guys, Sean here. Welcome back to another vlog. It's Ken and Siem down by the riverfront, as I tend to be. Black Sea. It's a bar and restaurant. I was here last night. I didn't film, but it is on the corner of the riverfront. The walking bridges that come across are just down there. So if you come down, and it kind of ends at an intersection here. And so most of the restaurants are all along here that put out the seats along the riverfront. But this place has like a live band and music and food, and it was fun. I mentioned, oh yeah, so today, walking, talking. Going to keep it low key. Still recovering from whatever the hell I'm dealing with, but I'm better. So again, thanks everybody for concern. When I get like this, I'm just exhausted. This is just me burning the candle at both ends and just kind of wearing myself thin. I got a lot, making videos is, part of what I do every day. There's a bunch of other stuff, and I have been pretty much non-stop for a few months, basically. I take time off, but when I do take time off, it's like a couple of hours during the daytime. I'm still going, so I'm tapped, and it's starting to affect me. I've talked about it in the past, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just going to slow down. I never fucking listen to myself, so I'm doing it today, kind of. No. So anyway, yesterday, I had the meeting with the committee for the Tuk Tuk Christmas parade. We're making headway. We are accepting volunteers to help out during the day. So if there's anybody that watches that is local and wants to get involved, let me know in the comments. I think I have access to the thing, or you can just send a message to the group. The Facebook group will be in there anyway, and say you want to get involved. Every little bit helps, obviously. So, but yeah, we'll need people to kind of like help keep things going on the day. So, keeping the tuk-tuks in line, helping with the events for the children and all this kind of stuff. And so if you are community oriented or you just want to get involved, let me know, and I'll get you in touch with the right folks. So, but that was great. It was really fun, a good meeting. Everything was short, so it was nice. And we got a lot of things covered, so this is one of the things, so just let you guys know. They're also working out a way, if anybody wants to make a donation to the event, for folks that are not in Cambodia, to be able to make arrangements, because there is a charity involved, so we're trying to get things organized. So pending as of now. So after I got done the meeting, I went to a birthday party. Now, I was invited by my friend, and so I have no idea what I was getting involved in. Like, I've never been to a birthday party for a Khmer person or anything like that. I have no idea what it's about, what they do. Figured, well, hey, I'm in a new country, might as well learn. And it was for a person like us. Hello.
Hi.
I got big grins, so I don't know if they know me or they were just interested in the fact that the camera's there, but hello. So yeah, it turned out it was for an expat, or foreigner, I should say. He was younger. And he had a Khmer girlfriend, so she was the one that organized it, and she's friends with my friends, and on it goes. So it was fun. I will say a couple things that I noticed with this event. It was loud. The music was cranked high, and that was the thing for the whole night. Loud music, which is fine. I don't mind it. They had like a little buffet of like food, so it was like, there was a curry soup and breads and fruits and stuff. So, it was neat. It was nice. We sat and had a couple beers and relaxed and enjoyed. But one of the things I did notice was, like, back home, the parties are like, you go and you're pretty much there for the whole night. And here it was kind of like, come and go. People just kind of coming in and going, and we stuck around for a while, and then we left, and that's when we headed down to Black Sea. We were going to go to Bun Dao, which is the Vietnamese style restaurant that's right down the street here. I've been there a few times and it's really good. But we were late, didn't get there in time, so we went to the Black Sea. And I'm actually glad we did, because I got to be adventurous last night. I'm always adventurous with food. Anybody that's watched me knows that I'll try anything. I'm good with it. So my friends ordered 3 dishes, and I got a beer. I had a Cambodia Light. So the dishes come out when they come out. They had a live band playing. Music was cranked. It was loud in there. It was fun. But everyone around was enjoying themselves, and I was the only foreigner that I could see in there, which I was fine with. I'm used to this now. But the wait staff was exceptionally attentive, like coming by, and they gave us little glasses of ice, and we're pouring our beer into it, and but it wasn't a big glass, it was a little glass, and so you took little sips, and they had little tiny straws if you were so inclined. And then the food came out. The first one, I have no idea what any of this stuff is. It's just a plate with a mound of, looks like a salad on it. I'm like, I don't know. And I'm in a disco nightclub. So I can't even tell what color things are. I'm like, I got nothing, but it was cool. So everyone's making sure that everyone gets some. So I got some in my plate, take the first bite. I get a huge chunk of raw fish. And I was like, wow. And then I recognized the flavor. It was prahok. And I was like, holy crap. So I had just regular prahok. And it was done in a salad. It was so good. Lots of chilies, lots of cucumbers and long beans, and just, it was good. Like super tasty. But again, I like that flavor. If you don't like that flavor, it is a very good chance it'd freak you out. But it was delightful. Now I've only had prahok with like as a dish with ground pork. So this was a different version, really good. I liked it a lot. I was given a piece, like, the Napa cabbage, like the inside bits, put in a bunch of the prahok and the veggies, and then a bunch of chilies on top. And they're like, here. And I'm like, what? Like, eat it. I'm like, okay. And it was so good. Good. Blew my hair back because it was spicy, and I loved it. I loved everything about it. It was great. So we're bunched away on that, and the next dish comes. Another mound of salad. But I recognize tomatoes on this one. I'm like, okay, this should be fun. Grab some for myself again. I'm thinking, what are the chances of it being more raw fish? Apparently 100%. I couldn't figure out what it was. It was really tasty. I think there was like some fermented aspect to it. Wasn't too sure. But I couldn't place it. I was like, I can't. And plus, I can't see anything. I'm just looking at the food going, I recognize some of it. It turned out it was raw prawn. But it was done in their way. So, and man, that was good too. But I preferred the prahok. It was super flavored. And that was the thing. It was like just insane flavor. So third dish comes out. I'm like, it's grilled. This is real food. That's not, it's cooked. So I'm like, okay, maybe this one will be more palatable for me. So I took a piece, and I was expecting either like pork or fish, and it was a fish, but it was a small fish, really bony, and they just crunched through the bones and eat it. And me, I tried, but growing up where I did, in Canada, fish bones, you don't eat them. You just like pull them out. So I tried it. I had some. I worked my way through some of it. Some of it, I'm like, it was just too much bones. But yeah, we had a blast. I think we ended up with like 4 beers in total. and those 3 dishes, and the bill came to $17 for 3 people. And it was not a small amount of food. It was a lot of food. Like I said, the service was like really good. The music was great. The band was good. But the energy of everybody around us was even better. So, yeah, I had a blast. And again, I'm having fun doing things and not filming. It's such a treat because so much of my life is captured on film these days that when I go out, I'm like, and I don't film, I'm like, well, that was fun. So, yeah, it was a good time. So, I was busy, but it was just something that was relaxing, chatting with my friends and learning more about, the place that I'm calling home. And, if I'm going to be here for years and years and years, I can't just bubble myself inside an expat community. I could, but I'm not going to get anything out of that. And so I'm very happy that I've made my friends. And, they're willing to invite me to these things, So, like I got invited to a boat tour once and, out for dinner and, parties. But I'm really happy that I'm getting involved with some of the locals because it's interesting. There's obviously some cultural differences, but I'm learning. And I don't have any problems with it. I'm in a happy place with it. So, today I'm chilling out, relaxing, and again, I'm not trying to do too much today because I just want to take a quick little walk, get some steps in, go and pick up a tea or something for myself, and then head back to my apartment. Ooh, just smelt lemongrass and coconut. Ooh. It's a good smell combination. Oh. But yeah, I'm meeting up with Alan and Dean tonight. We're filming a video for the weekend. Every now and again, I will, pair up with folks and they want to record with me. Because I do my daily thing, I don't want to ever force my schedule on anybody else. Because my schedule, I can film 2-3 videos in a day. I have no problems with it. I don't freak out, but I have my workflow and how to do it. So, but yeah, Alan, Dean, and I are going out to a barbecue place. So I went there a week ago, and it's an all-you-can-eat buffet type thing. I'm excited to try it again because I had a lot of fun. Alan and Dean have been there before, and they're excited to go again. But they haven't been since they've been back. So we're going to meet up downtown, and we're going to grab a ramak and head up to the to dinner and film. So we're both going to have, videos on their channel and on my channel of the same event. So I think Sunday we're putting those live. So give you guys a little heads up to pay attention to both channels. I'm excited for it. I will try to capture things my way and they'll do things their way, and you'll have the same event done their way and my way. And I'm excited. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of fun for me. But I'm going to go and grab myself my tea. I'm getting close to downtown. Yeah, I'm diet thing. So after today, I'm going to do the intermittent fasting. I know folks mentioned a 12 on, 12 off type thing. I'm going to do 6 and 18. I'm not going to be eating for 18 hours. No, I'm going to be eating in a 6-hour window. And that means that I'll have to choose to either start my day at noon until 6, or, 8 until 2. So I'm like, I got to decide which I'm going to do. I'll probably do the noon thing. What that incorporates is only things that like nutrient based and nutrient dense are going to be in those 6 hours. Anything after is water, black tea, and just hot tea. Sorry, black coffee, and no sugars, no sweeteners, no creams, or nothing. So just the natural flavor of the tea and coffee, which I'm fine with. So I'm going to put that into effect coming up after tonight, because after last night and I got this plan, I'm like, I can start planning things. I'm going to try it for a month. So see what I can do with it. I have a few friends that have been doing this back home, and they have been swearing by it. Like they are my age and are losing weight, and mental clarity is picking up for them. So a bunch of really positive things. I'm like, I could try that. And the other thing too is, like, anytime you're trying this stuff, the rules you set are your own. So, you know, if I decide that, you know, my 6-hour window, and if it's like, you know, a few hours later, what the hell is going on there? So just going really slow and people trying to pass, and even the guy on the motorcycle was like, what? Anyway, if I'm feeling lightheaded or if I feel anything, I will break my fast happily. Now, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to be like super strict, but I will try to be strict as I can. So that's it. We'll see how it goes. You know, maybe I'll just have an all-pro-hawk diet. That would be fine by me. Joking. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today. Oh, wow. They're spraying water. There's a water truck there. And they are, you might see just the back end, that they are pumping water onto the grass. You wonder how Siem Reap stays so green in the off season? This is it. I think that's awesome. It's just a truck that's driving around in circles. But also you got them trees that are there. I guess they're going to be planted someplace. That's cool. I dig it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. You know, sometimes I will take you out to eat. Sometimes I'll just tell you about it. But anyway, if you like the content, please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. And as always, if you are still here and you're so inclined, I'll post a link to another video over here. There. See you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.